So look at that. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. My name is Sande. Welcome to this amazing YouTube channel. It's _Sande, coming live here in Kiambu County. So today we are in Kiambu. We came all the way from Nairobi to Kiambu, and we'll be having a conversation on why it's hard to own land here. Why is it hard to own land in this particular area that I am at the moment? So if it's the first time here, please consider subscribing the channel. For the frequent viewers, thank you so much for coming back to watch this amazing YouTube channel. So we're doing a walk on this area here, going down to the river up on the other side, try to figure out why is it tough to own land here. So let's go, guys. So guys, this side where I am is in Gachie, which is in Kiambu County, and as you can see where I am at the moment, it's kind of valleys and you can say hills and valleys somehow. It's a busy place in terms of this road here, because it connects Limu Road to Red Hill Road. It's a major junction here. So look at the other side here. We're in the month of August, so it's kind of still very dry. Month of August, so it's still dry. Expect to get more green at the end of this month. So find that early August, still the rains are still not yet there, but the midst of August, that's when the rain starts to pour. People just hustling here up and down, and there's just one thing that's happening here, which is one that we want to talk about. If you have been able to do to have any conversation about Gachie, I find that it's hard to buy land here because of the issue about title deeds. You know, in terms of some people, the guys who own the land, they are some of them don't have real title deeds, and some don't want to sell the land. You see, so find that someone owns a big chunk of land but is unable to develop it because of his of her financial strength, but he or she doesn't want to give it away. So there's a bridge here. So if you go this way, you go to Ruaka. There's a bridge here. It's a river that cuts across this particular area here. Let me show you the bridge. The river is here. A little bit dirty. Very important junction here. So that's river bridge on the other side. So if you go this way, you head to Gachie, to Ruaka now. So let me cross the road here very fast. So motorbike coming. So do it very quick, fast. So we'll be heading to a more deeper side, very close to Denderu. Yes, Denderu is the name now. That's where we're heading to at the moment. And I want to see what's happening on this other end here. So the road is dusty because they are trying to pour some sand up here. So it's making the road to be kind of dusty. Because the trucks are always moving here, up and down. See, trying to remove some sand here. Red Hill Cliff. Let me cross. The vehicle is scanning. So I need to cross here. Let me cross from up there, where it's all visible, clear. This is a dangerous corner here. So you can see the weather is really gloomy today. It's a gloomy weather. Same case to yesterday. This is how it looked yesterday, the whole day. The entire day was like this. So it's like we are in a gloomy weather mood. having some firewood there. So there's something that happens in this area here in Gachie. I find that the rate of development in terms of buildings is kind of not that high. And after doing my research, talking to some people who have been living here for a very long time, I came to understand that the people who own the land here, let's say the parents and the grandparents, they have not yet subdivided the lands to their kids or their children. Most of them have not yet done that. Normally, according to the African culture, you find that when you have a land, it reaches a time whereby you have to give it, to subdivide it to your other people, to your kids. You know, so you have to subdivide it to your kids. So that's what hasn't happened here. So I'm trying to refill this area here, some sand. You know, so that's what hasn't happened here. There has not been land subdivision. That being said, that means that people still own the land and they don't want to sell it. So that makes it hard for you to buy a land here, you know. And you know, it's a very nice place since it's very close to the city. So it's a very nice place. Many years back, it used to be a very unsafe place, but nowadays it's better because what we usually call metropolitan, you know. That's whereby people come from different areas to live in one place, you know. When they come, different areas, different tribes, when they live together, the place automatically becomes safe because there's no like dominance, you know. So that makes the place to be a little bit safe. That's what has happened here so far. Different people came, they settled here, and now they made the place to be safe automatically, you know. That's the big move that happened here. Again, this is why it's becoming also one of the most attractive spaces, is that I find that from this particular area, when you're heading to the CBD, it's not like more than I can say like 20 minutes when there's less traffic. Within 20 minutes within CBD. That means those guys who can be able to own land and live here, just build their homes here, be able to come from home to work. You know, that's one of the best things you can be able to can ever feel, like you're coming from your own home heading to work, you know. That's what people really admire, you know. And that's what I think is really pushing for people to come and try to buy land here and live here. And at the same time, it's becoming a big tussle. But I hope the issue will maybe change with time, and people will be able to do away with the land, sticking to the land. That truck is kind of really struggling. So another thing that I love about this area is that it's very green, still very green, and there's also there's still more, can say, still more village vibes, you know. Let's look at this. This is an grass. So I'm just walking in an grass area. So that means I still have some village vibe here. And you can imagine, this is what people really love. For those who have been living in the city for a long time, sometimes when you come across this kind of an environment, you feel like you are like in the right place, because I find that there are more clean air here and are more bird calls, you know. So that gives you a sense of being in a really clean space or a clean environment. And you know, That's what makes people like feel like they're really at the right place. I love this point here because of the trees here. They just give out a very nice canopy. Looks like a very lovely canopy. And vehicles are going up. And down. So it's also still a busy area. The other side down there. Here's some construction going on down here. Got that massive, beautiful, heavy vehicle here. The Defender. You know, such kind of vehicles are really good because of the off-road, you know. Got the big tires, so if you go on off-road, it's very easy and really enjoyable because of the massiveness of the vehicle. There's a river somewhere down here. Very nice river here. Look at the bananas planted on this other end here. Yeah. So also another thing is that when you own land here, you have to work so hard to make sure that you get the best level for you to build. Because I know it's hard for you to build in such kind of a valley. So you have to work so hard to make sure that you get a best level for you to build here. Because it's a valley, but not all the places are like this. Some other places are kind of still flat. Some other parts are flat, but the parts that are close to the river, they have to see this kind of valleys. That's understandable because you know the river has to be down, then have to go up. You know, it looks so nice. We'll get closer to it. Okay. Have a thumbnail here. Oh, speedy motorbike. Look at those are eucalyptus trees. So when I'm here at the moment, I feel like I'm in a village somewhere. I love this vibe so much, you know. This is what I love, you know, being in a silent place like this. Hear some cock calling. Yeah, it's an amazing place, by the way. So it's sad that it's hard to buy land here at the moment. I feel like they need to sort out the issues. For those who are unable to develop their land, like to build, it's better they just sell it, part of it, then you can go and build somewhere else, because you know you might be having a very valuable land but you can't develop it. You know, that happens. So it becomes very tough for you to kind of grow, you know, because you're having a very valuable land. That's why even if you walk just in the Gachie, these areas, find that these tiny houses, some which are even made of iron sheet, some are made of timber, and they are rental houses, very tiny ones. So you find that that person can be able to sell that land, give out to another person, can be able to have a very nice and can be able to get a good money to go and build somewhere else. And someone who has the muscle to develop the place can be able to develop it. So I think that's what the strategy that they need to start thinking about. How can they be able to give out? Look at that space there. Love it when there's this massive tree here. Lovely space. We go somewhere here to beep in. That's racing. Very dangerous. Hitting the bumps and going on. As if nothing has happened. Jabali School. I tried to make some drainage here. Not that bad. So it was a good trial. See, plot not for sale. You know? Plot not for sale. So you need to, when you see such kind of things, kind of writings, make sure you are careful, because if you end up buying that land, the owner might be like, no, you are scammed. So don't buy that land if land is not for sale. So I've never been to this route here, which I'm trying to just figure out where I'm heading to. For real, in real, I don't know this route anyway. Not been here. There's a church here. Then let me see. I think there's a school somewhere here. They're having some Gachie. It's a new area for me. But I'm very close to Ruaka, I know now. Very close, even maybe I'm deep somehow in Ruaka. This is just a school somewhere here. It's a gate to the school. A big avocado here. Is it avocado or avocado? Both are the same, depending on the pronunciation that you can make. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. I think I've learned something about this area and why it's hard for you to buy land here, and I hope it's something that will be dealt with, or it will change with time, because now these are these are going and people need to develop these areas, and hope that things will work out, guys. So thank you so much, and let's meet in the next video, guys. Goodbye.